Hi, my name is Erica Head, and today we will be talking about two apps available in Windows 10. That's Sway and Translator. Sway is made by Microsoft Corporation. It's the newest member to the Microsoft Office pack. It was announced in October 2014 for preview mode, and this feature was released for full availability as an app for Windows 10, iPhone, iPad, or Office Online. This app is part of Microsoft's cloud-first, mobile-first approach, meaning it is designed for use across phones, tablets, laptops, PCs, and other devices. There are different things that you can do with this app. It is an alternative to PowerPoint, designed for creating presentations, can be backed up to the cloud, easily shareable, pretty cool app. So it's like telling a story in a super awesome computer nerdy way. So Sway interface is based around a storyline. Users add series of cards. They can easily edit the narrative and choose how they want their content to be displayed. The flexibility is intended to allow Sway users for free-flowing presentation ability than PowerPoint offers. So you're able to use this app a little bit quicker than it would to put together like a whole PowerPoint presentation. You just fill it with content, you add cards, choose the cards that are right for you and what you want to put in there. Sway offers a user the chance to select an overall theme, so you can select different ways that you want this to be presented to you. So there isn't much control over formatting, but the whole reason for that is to keep the app simple and optimized for creating presentations as quickly as possible. Even though there's not a lot of room for you to make changes, the app is already optimized for making your presentation coherent across different devices. That's right, you can create a presentation in Word, PowerPoint, or PDF and upload it into Sway. Once you have completed your draft in Word or PowerPoint, you can convert it into Sway and it will be broken into relevant cards and sections. But sadly, this feature is only available for Sway Online at the moment. Hopefully, one day it'll be available on the desktop version. You can also change how you want others to see your presentation. That's right, it is possible to change how Sway is presented when scrolling through it. You can view it vertical, horizontal, or optimized for presentation mode. This is helpful if you embed Sway in a website or you use it as an on-stage presentation tool. However, for the purpose of audience viewing, PowerPoint is still the recommended app for that. So how can you show your Sway to everyone? Because, you want to shout your Sway out to the world. Well, at least share it on social media. Sway can be shared via the user's docs.com public gallery, via social media, or as a link, or as a piece of embedded media. Sway can also be shared for co-authoring and collaboration. And that brings us to our next application that's available in Windows 10. What if you want to share your Sway around the world, but you only know how to speak one language, like me, just English? Translator for PC by Microsoft Corporation is a way that you can do that. Microsoft has you covered on so many levels. If you don't know a language, you can download Translator for PC or mobile and use it to communicate with others, or use it if you are in a foreign country. Recommend it to someone who doesn't speak English. They can see what your Sway is all about too. So if you're wondering how you can recommend an app to someone who doesn't even speak your language, just use the Translator app and it'll tell them, and you can tell them how it works through the application. It can translate into 40 different languages, and you can also text to speech. So you can type in a text in English and then the app will speak it out in a different language, Japanese, German, whatever languages are available. It'll speak it out in the speaker's accent so you can communicate with lots of different people. Hey, can you translate this sign? I mean, what in the world does this menu mean? Have you ever tried to eat at like an Italian restaurant and it was authentic Italian? Or have you ever traveled outside of a country and have no clue where you're going? Well, the Translator app is an awesome app. Puts traveling in a foreign country a breeze, or eating at a stateside authentic Italian restaurant super easy too. You can use the camera translation to translate signs, menus, newspapers, or any printed text instantly. So you like to be on the go, but sometimes your data plan just can't go up with you. It gets way too expensive. So being on the go is made a lot simpler. Just like the camera translation feature, this app can go with you, but it doesn't have to cost you in data usage. It can simply be used in offline mode. All you have to do is just download offline language packages before you lose service or go into a roaming area. Then you're set. Why are these apps important to you? Well, everyone has used PowerPoint at some point in their life. It is super handy, but sometimes it can be nerve-wracking trying to find what button you need. Where in the world did the design feature go? Or next thing you know, you say, this is it, hit click, and it all disappears. Sway is here to alleviate some of those presentation pains. Even though it is not meant for large audiences, it is perfect for the everyday business professional who needs to pitch ideas to their boss or a possible customer, but needs to do it in a short, precise time. Sometimes that time that they have to even build the presentation is in short notice. So Sway provides an easy, quick outlet for a beautifully designed, as they call it, storyline. And now we have the Translator app. You might be wondering what that has to do with Sway, or even why it could be important to you. For traveling individuals, it is awesome. I mean, when I went to Japan, I wish I would have known about this app because it would have been really, really helpful. Luckily, the Japanese people are nice and the language barrier didn't make them rage out at me. But that's the thing. How many times have you tried to help someone but didn't speak their language, or needed to tell them something but they spoke nothing near English? How about those business professionals? What if their new client they built that Sway presentation for, let's say, is in Japan? Translator can help alleviate those language barrier anxieties and translate what you're trying to convey. It can even speak it for you so you don't confuse words and offend anyone. One minute you're trying to say hello, next minute you ask if their uncle is a monkey and likes bananas. So, to avoid that at all costs, download Translator before you try to speak a lingo that you don't really know. And also use Sway to tell the world your storyline. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.